Today, we're going to discuss the functions of a tiny muscle of your leg, which some consider to not really have a function. A so-called vestigial muscle, which apparently holds no significant role in humans. But is this true? Stay with me, and we'll try to get to the bottom of this mystery as we discuss the functions of the plantaris muscle. The plantaris is quite an interesting muscle, which is present in 90% of individuals. It is one of those muscles which we often overlook due to the fact that it is relatively small, somewhat variable in its anatomy, and just a little enigmatic in its functions, or lack thereof, some would say. But let's find out more, beginning first with the anatomy of the muscle. As you can see in our 3D model, the plantaris is a relatively small muscle located in the posterior compartment of the leg. To be even more precise, we can describe it as one of the superficial muscles of the posterior compartment of the leg, as it lies deep only to the larger overlying gastrocnemius muscle. As I mentioned, the plantaris can present some variation in its size and attachment points, but let's take a look at what most would consider its most commonly observed morphology. The origin, or proximal attachment of the plantaris, is most often located here, towards the inferior end of the lateral supracondylar line of the femur, which is adjacent or slightly superior to the origin of the lateral head of the gastrocnemius muscle. It also may present an attachment to the oblique popliteal ligament located posterior to the knee joint. The muscular belly of the plantaris is also quite variable in both its thickness and its length. Most often, however, it usually presents itself as a relatively small and thin tapering slip of muscle, perhaps equivalent in size to your middle or index finger. From its muscular belly, the plantaris continues as a long thin tendon initially, running between the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles. It proceeds in an infromedial direction as it courses through the leg, passing medially along the medial border of the gastrocnemius muscle, before inserting directly into the posterior surface of the calcaneus bone of the foot. It may also indirectly insert into this location by first joining the adjacent calcaneal tendon. The long tendon of the plantaris is in fact so fine and slender in appearance, it is sometimes confused as a nerve by some of the more junior anatomists during dissection. For this reason, you'll often hear your anatomy demonstrator refer to it as the freshman's nerve. Due to its slender nature, the tendon of the plantaris is prone to damage or failure, especially during exercise or sporting activities such as tennis, soccer, or running. This most commonly occurs to individuals in their 40s and above, due to natural degradation of tendon integrity and elasticity. Rupture of the plantaris tendon is often experienced as a painful snap, often felt in the calf portion of the leg, resulting in pain, swelling, and bruising of this part of the leg. As the plantaris muscle is often overlooked as a muscle of the posterior compartment of the leg, this injury is often misinterpreted as a tear or strain of one of the larger triceps suri muscles.
This video is not over yet. Continue watching now the full video at kenhub.com. We have lots more videos like this one available to our premium members on our website, not to mention all the fun quizzes, related articles, and atlas sections. So click on the button in the middle to watch the full-length video and master anatomy.